I like it a lot.
We have a really awesome homeschool community, so that was fun. We got a coupon that we can go back another time. I think it makes it a little cheaper. I haven't quite looked at it, but yeah, so maybe we can go again as a family. But we had some spills, we had some fun, and we had some kids that didn't want to come off the ice, so super exciting. So wow, we were just about 1 minute away from a pretty terrible accident. We were at the light, and the light had turned a green arrow, so we'd gone through the intersection. Well, I had just barely gotten through the intersection, and this truck just starts flying through the intersection and like screeching tires, barely misses a car on the waiting to turn right, and hits the curb and kind of darts back out into traffic. I don't know if he was on drugs, drunk, if he was having a malfunction of his vehicle, but we're just reflecting how scary. I mean, if we had just been there not even a minute before, we would have some pretty serious injuries right now. So
yeah, like my head probably would have gone through the window.
Wow. So we are feeling very grateful that we are on our way to Walmart and not on our way to the hospital. Yay, we're home!
Whoa, look at the creek. Look at that.
Wow.
Well, I can't see. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look, down there. You can see it. Like, you can see it down there. Like, it's huge. You can't usually see it. Okay, so we just got home, and I was coming out to check the mail, and we were just looking at how much water's in the ditch and flowing in the creek. There's just so much, and it's going so fast. It's like so full. I haven't seen it that full in a long time, and it's only February. You can hear it just rushing. It's crazy.
We're gonna make coconut milk shampoo. Yum, I'm not gonna eat it. I really like it. I've been using it for about a year.
It's shampoo.
It is shampoo. The reason I started to make it, or even tried to research it, Sarah here, when she was 2, her scalp was so dry, it was just white. You couldn't see scalp, it was just completely white. And
Mommy,
I didn't...
Mommy, I'm these now.
You are these now.
No, I'm these now.
Okay. So I wanted to find a non-chemical way to help with her dandruff. At 2, I just didn't want to put Head and Shoulders or something on her, although it works amazing. I just didn't want to put that on my baby. So I went to the internet and I found this recipe. There's been things that I've done that have worked and that have not worked. One thing is Castile soap. That is one of the ingredients you use a lot of. On the blog I read, it talks about making your own out of a bar soap. It does cost a significant amount less to do it this way, and maybe if I bought a different brand it would work. I didn't like it. It made my hair very greasy, very weird feeling.
I liked it.
However, it makes an amazing dog shampoo.
Wait, I liked it.
Amazing. You liked it? Awesome. An amazing dog shampoo. What I didn't like about it is you take the bar. Okay. You take the bar and you dissolve it in hot water, and then it becomes liquid Castile soap. But I found that it turned back into a hard state, and so it was hard to use. But most of all, it just felt weird. My hair looked like I hadn't washed it in a week. So I'm saving this as a dog shampoo. Like I said, it's amazing as a dog shampoo. So it wasn't wasted. That's happy. I'm mixing up the coconut milk. I have messed around with different brands of coconut milk. It kind of depends on the store, where I'm at, what brand they carry. Just don't buy cheap coconut milk. Don't buy cheap. Like if it's 99 cents, don't. You want it to be cold pressed. I mean, not all coconut milk is created equally. I don't always buy organic coconut milk. That's just kind of what they had. This one doesn't feel as creamy and nice as some of the others, but hopefully it will be okay in shampoo. I guess we'll find out, won't we? So I like to use this big 4-cup Pyrex because it's just really easy and it's easy to pour. The blog suggests putting it in a mason jar, but it's really hard to put it where I want it to be. Yeah. So it's a 1/2 cup of coconut milk, and this coconut milk is still kind of clumpy. So I am actually going to run it through my blender just so we get all of the oils in to what I want. Do a 1/2 cup of coconut milk. I just put the rest in the fridge and I'll use it for cooking. It is amazing in soup. Oh, amazing in soup. I've got the best cheerleader there is. So 2/3 cup of Castile soap. Like I said, you kind of use a lot of this. I have messed around with different brands on this as well. They've all seemed to do just fine. I've heard Dr. Bonner's is the very best, but I am thrifty, and it is a little bit more on the expensive side. So I've been really happy with this natural way, and I get all this off Amazon. I'll put links in the description. 1 teaspoon of, I think it's jojoba oil. We've been calling it jojoba oil, but I think it's jojoba. So this also makes a really good beard conditioner to put in your beard if you have a beard. I don't. Not today anyway. Not today. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon. And so a lot of these ingredients I've had all for the year I've been making. This glycerin, you only use a tiny bit, and the jojoba oil, you only use a tiny bit. What I've had to replace is your coconut milk and your Castile soap. So that kind of gives you an idea of how, I don't know exactly how much this shampoo costs to make. I think it was close to $30 to buy everything, but I've used the jojoba oil over and over again and the glycerin. So, and then you do 2 teaspoons of glycerin. Just give that a good mix. The shampoo is very, very liquidy, so that might bother some people. It doesn't bother me enough to worry about it. I'm sure you could try some thickening agent, but I don't bother. It's fine with me. So then you do 15 to 20 drops of an essential oil. I do tea tree oil and lavender. The tea tree helps with dry hair, dry scalp, and the lavender helps with, the lavender, I don't remember. The mix is for dry hair, dry scalp, and also a little bit on the oily side. I know, kind of counter, whatever that word is. So it's not exact. You don't have to get exactly 10, 15 drops. I just kind of do my thing. So, and there you have it. You have homemade coconut milk shampoo. At first when I started using it in the summertime, I didn't have to use a conditioner. It was enough for my hair, but gosh, it's so dry. I have to use a conditioner as well. So just kind of use it to your own preference. I like to use old dish soap bottles. That has worked the best. So I'm gonna get a funnel. You're welcome. Because I don't want to spill it everywhere. So I just pour it in there. It will separate, the oils will separate, the coconut oil and everything. So you'll want to make sure and not put it in a pump bottle. I did that in the very beginning and it just doesn't really work because you can't mix it. So in a bottle like this, it's perfect because you can just have it, leave it open, and just give it a good shake before you use it. I'll cup my hand and I'll fill my hand with it, and then I'll just do that and then just pour it over the top of my head and then just do your shampoo thing. So anyway, so save your old dish soap bottles. They work amazing, or you can buy one, I'm sure. But why buy if you can just reuse? Look at all those cool sprouts. So fun. So this is day 2 of them sprouting. It took a day to soak and then a day to start sprouting, and then so it's been another day of sprouting. So you can see they're getting quite long. I am going to let them sit for another while today, and then I'll probably put them in the fridge to slow down the sprouting so they don't get out of control.